my mind at that particular point, I would be like, you know what, I'm going to go rogue and Ronin, but you decide to now venture and form Brasa with some friends and some
Yes.
people you know.
Yes.
What was that like trying to get 7, 8
Oh yeah.
opinions and trying to maneuver about the goal?
Yeah, well, like, was like a lot of kids, 20s, 20, like 23, a lot of energy. But I was the high graduate, like, so people was looking at me to say, okay, so what you gonna do? So what you gonna do? What's the next step? So I feel this pressure to, okay, so what you gonna do? And at that point, I was like, like, at some point, I was like, okay, so what? Like, I always like make a lot of questions to myself. And I was like, well, okay, what should I do? What should I do? And then back at the time, there were only three big teams: was Alliance, was Grace Barra, and also was Nova União. And I grew up competing so much against them. I cannot just knock the door at Gracie Barra and say, hey, I want to be a Gracie Barra, What the jiu-jitsu back in the time was not open like today. Today you see people going to different academies, which is fine because they search for their goals. Sometimes the goals as a team is not like what the athlete expect. So they move into different teams, for the opportunity or for like whatever. But back at the time, no, it was, and then I cannot not go to Nova União and say, hey, I want to enjoy the team. Can I enjoy the team? I was competing with Shaolin for so much, And then I say, like, I think we can handle this. So I learned how to become a team. I learned how to become a leader. I learned how to, to take care, like, because when I look myself, I was building to this, and I never realized. But all my life in my jiu-jitsu in Rio de Janeiro, all my life in jiu-jitsu with, and then that's what gives me a lot of confidence because, hey, I was a trainee with the best coach. I learned how to teach. All my life I was teaching. Since I was blue belt, I was teaching. I teaching kids. I was teaching fundamental. I was teaching advanced. I was teaching competitive. So I teach all kind of levels. So I know how to teach. And I was working a lot, like for 3-4 years with Fabio Gorgel, which a very, like, for me, it was like the mentor in the business. I know how to run the business. So I can handle this. And then I take the responsibility. But of course, we was like 7 guys make the decision. So let's make something fair. And then let's make the decision. And it was hard because making so much people like wants to give opinions, so much people wants to do this, so much people to have people who really commit me, the other half not commit me, and then like
different goals.
There
right?
are a lot of conflict, and I was in between, like I tried to handle, and then for a couple of years, then I started getting tired of this because I don't think that was healthy for me because beside this I was in school, in the college, doing physical therapy. I was having my own life too, So I even thought like, I'll quit jiu-jitsu. I would do just, I wanna, doing physical therapy, I'm gonna do something else. Now cross my hand. Cross my hand. Don't forget the way. Yeah, exactly. If you push me to this side, yes, you go to the back. See, if I don't give the back, I have to give my leg. Look how, as long as you keep your arm, look how balanced you are.
Look, no balance here.
Yeah. This is a good balance. Look, wait for I cross your hand. As long as my arm, you between my arms, I'm in balance. When you cross, Then, like if you let my arms here, the only thing you control is the distance. That's why I have this. I can get close, I can go here. But because here, I'm still able to fight space you give it to me. So, but if you, when you control the distance, I'm still able to attack. Attack and defense, it's not about the distance. It's about my arms.